Good day. Brad Gooden from BlastOne, and I just wanted to take a minute to attempt to try and unpack this $2 trillion stimulus package that the US government has put out. It's a great encouragement to me, and it's going to be a massive relief for our business in times of trial. And indeed, the majority of our customers are small businesses, and I think everyone should take advantage of this. So the stimulus package is known as the CARES Act, and that stands for Coronavirus Aid, Relief and Economic Security. Now I see this as more of a relief package than a stimulus package. I think we're going to see some more stimulus around infrastructure spend down the track, but this $2 trillion is literally an injection of relief to businesses who might be in trouble. So there's many ways that the $2 trillion is split up, and just today I want to focus on small business. How you, if you're a small business owner, can take advantage of it. I want to start off with just being thankful to the President, to his staff, to Congress, and to all members of government for making this happen. I truly believe this is a fantastic act. I think this is going to be hugely beneficial for small businesses. And I guess it can be broken down into three key areas. I'm going to give a bit of a high level overview of these three areas today, and then over the next few days we'll seek to try and unpack those a bit more into a bit more detail, so you can potentially take advantage of them. And firstly, just putting it out there, we're not economic advisors. I've read through the Act. This is my interpretation of it. So obviously you need to verify for yourself and get your own advice. I've got a document which we've put as a download to this video and as a download to the email, which you can read in more detail. I found this, a friend of mine sent it to me who's a business consultant, and I found it really helpful. It summarises everything into a few short pages. So first area is the Paycheck Protection Program. This is if your business is eligible as a small business, it will cover a large amount of your payroll for 8 weeks. It's provided in the form of a loan, and a large portion of that loan can be forgiven, so it becomes a grant if you simply maintain your employee level and maintain your salaries, maintain your wages. It's done through a bank, and it has to be a bank which is affiliated with the SBA, and there's many of them, over 800 in the country. And there's a tool on the SBA website you can find a bank. But I'd start with your own bank, see if they're SBA affiliated. But we'll speak a bit more about this one later in the week. That's the Paycheck Protection Program. It's a fantastic program, and it's a huge influx of cash to the economy. The second is called the Small Business Debt Relief Program. So this is an SBA loan, Small Business Administration loan. It's also done through banks, SBA affiliated banks, and it's depending on size and the type of loan you go for, but roughly you could borrow up to $5 million, depending on your business of course, but it provides up to $5 million of loans to those who may be struggling to get credit elsewhere. So on top of that, the SBA will cover all loan payments, including interest, principal and fees for 6 months. Again, it's worked through a bank, and we'll talk about that one in further detail this week. The third one is called an Economic Injury Disaster Loan, EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster. And this is something that you can do yourself. It's direct with the SBA, the Small Business Administration, and you can do it yourself immediately. It provides a lower interest rate loan of up to $2 million with principal and interest deferred for up to 4 years. $10,000 is funded within 3 days, and that is a grant. It doesn't have to be repaid. Even if you are subsequently denied for the loan, that $10,000 is a grant. It's available to pay for expenses that you were meeting before, but you now can't because of this economic disaster. So if you've been impacted and you are struggling to pay your way, get on and do this today. Apply today. Do it now. Eligible businesses are small businesses with less than 500 employees. Sole proprietorships, even if you're the only employee, if you're the single person working there, you're still eligible for this. Independent contractors, and then there's others like not-for-profits. So I'll start with this one. If I were you, I'll start with this one because you can do it now. It doesn't take you long. Only take you half an hour maximum to do the application on your computer from where you are. You don't have to work with anyone else. Do it. Sure, get other advice if you want. You can do it yourself now. As I said, we recommend doing this now. Do it first because applications for this are pouring in, and you want to get yours on the list. If you do receive this loan or grant, if you do receive the loan, you can. Doesn't prohibit you from the other two loans that we just went over. You can do them later, and then this loan can be rolled in as part of that. The website to go to for the application is you'll notice when you enter your info and go to the next page, you'll have to put your bank account in there. Your bank name, your bank account number and your routing number, and that is so the SBA can fund that $10,000 emergency grant money directly into your bank account. And President Trump has said he wants that done in 3 days. So no doubt they're inundated with applications, so we'll see how they go with that. But if you're affected, I highly recommend you do this tonight. Do it now. You don't have to go through anyone else. You can do it direct with the SBA. That's it for today. Urge you to take advantage of this fantastic relief program, the CARES Act, and thank you again to our government for making this happen. Thankful to be in such a rich and wonderful country as the US of A. And all the best. We'll speak to you later in the week. Thank you.